MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Elvis Andrus is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Oh, and a good curveball gets him swinging for the first out of the evening.
Carlos Beltran
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Duvall comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Third baseman
ready now, number 14. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this is low, ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Clearly trying to control the run. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler looks up. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Into the box, Mitch Moreland. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and Beckham will tuck this one away, and the inning is now at the plate. Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Tommy Pham.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Gamble. 1 out. So coming to the plate, Roberto Perugini.
Roberto Perugini.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective. There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Roberto Perugini becomes out number 2 this inning. Gamble is after it. Machado now on 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
A shot down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. At the plate, Brandon Crawford,
Leading off
and
for
he is
Oakland.
proving to be something of a
Shortstop,
non-threat with a bat in his hands
Crawford.
this year. The average isn't pretty. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Duvall is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
right fielder,
He's
number
hitting in the
16.
270s on the season coming into this one. Grounded to first. Morrison's there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So striding in, Mike Zunino. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that
A swing and a miss. That in now, Logan Morrison. He'll be the
Leading
first
off for
to
the
greet
Astros.
Felix Hernandez to start the
First
inning.
baseman.
Weak chopper up the
Logan
line,
Morrison.
but it's foul, strike 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Beltran ranging back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Second baseman.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Gamble going back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting 6. Right
Max
fielder.
Kepler the next to
Max
grab a bat.
Kepler.
He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. He'll stand
Leading
in
off
to
for Oakland.
open things up here in the third.
Number 25. Byron
Hit hard up the middle,
Buxton.
and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. Here's Elvis
batter,
Andrus
number
now.
1.
0 for 1
Second
for him here in this one. And a dive, but he's
Andrus.
back in there. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit to third. Right to him. And he is in there. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Stepping in and ready for another
Up
shot.
next for
Carlos Beltran.
Left fielder.
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Beltran.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Striding in, number 14. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So with 2 away, Paul Goldschmidt gets a chance following the base hit.
Now batting.
Ready to take his hacks again, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor.
And the throw is in time to get him to. Now at the plate, Adam Duvall.
Leading
Batting
off for the
average for him
Astros.
on the season, standing in the
Left fielder,
320s entering
Adam
action today.
Duvall.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gamble is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 8.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, hitting a little
Yadier
over 250
Molina.
coming into action in this one. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double. Settling in now, Tim Beckham. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Throw goes to third. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And they will get him on the recovery down at third. So you can forget the wild pitch. It's a 2-5 putout, and now there are 2 gone. Gamble on the move. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Striding in once again, Mitch Moreland comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Mitch Moreland.
Hit sharply on the ground, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Ready for another chance?
Up next,
Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Sent on the ground out to second. On to Morrison, and it's a double play. Digging in to try it again, Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after him being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. Here now is Mike Zunino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Kepler is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Tommy Pham. It was a flyout for him to start the home first.
Tommy Pham.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line, a fair ball. He'll get it into second. And he will get in there safely with a double to start the home fourth. Digging in, Roberto Perugini.
Roberto Perugini.
Line drive to center field. Pham rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner from second is in to score. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way.
Logan Morrison.
Back to the mound, and they may have him hung up here. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. He's got it, and he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. So stepping in, Max Kepler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. There is Andrus. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Digging in for his second at-bat, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate, and he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Ready once again, Elvis Andrus. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Carlos Beltran.
Here's the first pitch to him. Carlos Beltran is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Shoots this one over to first. Morrison is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. At the plate, Adam Duvall comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Fielder Adam
First
Duvall.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
Outside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is skied out toward right. Gamble is there, and he'll bring this one in. So the leadoff man retired here. That'll bring up Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Coming to the plate now, Tim
Third
Beckham.
baseman,
He's
number
0 for 1 thus far.
Tim Beckham.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's in.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Here it comes, 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
No, that's down.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
To 2-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to second, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Pham. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. On the ground to second base, this could be 2, and he is out on the tag. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here.
For the Astros.
Digging in once again, Roberto Perugini, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Back up the middle. Crawford's got it. On to first, and the Astros can't cash. Digging in to try it again. Number 14. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Number 14.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him. A base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
44. Paul Goldschmidt.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And the runner back in standing. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Mitch Moreland goes down for out number 2 in the top half. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Manny Machado. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The shortstop, Manny.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Machado now on 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff, and you really rely on movement and location.
Alex Cloudy. Eugenio Suarez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Eugenio Suarez.
And he lays off there 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a look over to first. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Goldschmidt in foul ground makes the play, 1 away. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Second baseman, Jed Jerko.
The throw will go to third, and they will get him on the recovery down at third. So you can forget the wild pitch. It's a 2-5 putout, and now there are 2 gone. Swing and a liner, but foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The right fielder, number 16, Ben Gamble.
First pitch on its way. Grounded softly to the right. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Beckham is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Byron Buxton. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Skied into straightaway right. Kepler is there, 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, Elvis Andrus.
And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Kepler will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Leading
Third
off for
trip
the
to the plate
Astros.
for him here tonight. 0 for
Right
2
fielder.
at this point.
Max Kepler.
Steve
attention,
Pierce
please.
will pinch hit here, and
hitting
he's
for
the
Astros.
potential tying run.
Number 29.
Matt Bush is into the ball game now.
Now pitching for Oakland.
Looks like a
Number
right-hander's
51.
gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Left side of the infield into the shift. A barehand play by Andrus. Hey now.
The left
Digging in
fielder,
once
number
again,
23.
Adam Duvall.
Adam
0 for 2 on his
Duvall.
line thus far. In the air now out to right field. Moving under it, Gamble. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The
Ready for
catcher,
another
number
chance?
4.
Yadier Molina.
Yadier
2 base hits, both
Molina.
singles to this point. Swing and a liner. Foul.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Lifted in the air out to right. Gamble is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Carlos Beltran.
Leading off for
0
Oakland.
for 3 with an
Left
RBI
fielder.
in this one.
Carlos Beltran.
Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Duvall moves over. 1 down. Ready for another
The batter,
shot now. Number 14. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First delivery to him on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Brad Rock enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground.
Now playing right
Suarez is
Number
over and he
29,
tucks it away for the second out.
Pierce.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the
batter,
plate.
The designated hitter.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer
Moreland.
starts to get loose out there. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the. So striding forward now, Tim
Leading off for the
Beckham.
Astros.
He'll see what he can do leading off
Third
the
baseman.
homemade. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough. Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Got him
Center
swinging
fielder.
on the fastball there. Tim Beckham becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The batter.
Stepping in,
Designated
Roberto Perugini.
Roberto Perugini.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Brandon
Fouled
Crawford.
toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. Now here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that gets on by. And Crawford's aboard to lead off with a single. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Right fielder.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Wei-Yin Chen takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Wei-Yin Chen.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Number 3.
So striding in, Mike Zunino. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Up onto the train tracks, but it's a foul ball. That's a shame. It had plenty of distance. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so it remains. Standing in, Manny Machado. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Sliced hard on the ground. Backhanded. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Andrus moving to his right. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
Number 3.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gamble giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll go to work on getting that. Pat Neshek takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. And a ball 1-0. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Beltran looking up. Ball game. Well, we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, it's not too often we hand the award to a pinch hitter, but his home run was definitely the big blow in this ball game.